In this video, we're going to talk about the 10 habits that I've implemented from morning to night that has changed the way that I sleep. Hey guys, if you don't know me, my name is Rahil Shah, and I just finished my second year at the University of Michigan. If you didn't know, my freshman year of college, I had one of the worst sleep schedules known to man. I would go to bed almost every day at 3 a.m., and if I tried to sleep earlier, I just couldn't. But over the last year, I completely transformed the way that I sleep and now wake up consistently at 6:30. So in this video, I'm gonna go through the 10 habits that I've implemented to help me get better sleep and fall asleep much faster. Okay, number one is getting sunlight early in the morning. Sunlight is an amazing tool and it helps naturally set your circadian rhythm. It also suppresses melatonin and tells your body when to ramp up production of melatonin in the night. Okay, so it is the morning. I am gonna go outside. I don't know if you can tell, but the sun is rising. And we're gonna sit here for a few minutes, like 10 minutes, and we're gonna bask in the sun. The next tip is not drinking caffeine for about an hour after you wake up. The science behind this is pretty simple. There's this chemical called adenosine, which builds up in your body and makes you feel sleepy. When you wake up in the morning, your body naturally disperses the adenosine to help you feel awake. But if you drink caffeine, it disrupts this process and can make you feel tired later on. So in my personal experience, and based on evidence out there, waiting about an hour before you drink caffeine works really well. Alright, it has finally been an hour after we've woken up, so we are gonna finally make a cup of coffee. Next is exercise. Studies consistently show that exercise helps build fatigue, which helps you sleep faster. Exercise also prompts stress relief, which is a known indicator to help increase the quality and effectiveness of your sleep. Okay, we are now at the gym because they say exercise is great for falling asleep. So let's go. Finished the gym and I could go to bed right now, so hopefully something of it is working. The next habit is to stop drinking caffeine about 5 hours before I go to bed. Caffeine's half-life is roughly 5 hours. So it takes about that amount of time for the caffeine content in your body to half. And I found that about 5 hours is generally good for me to get some good quality sleep, but people have different sensitivities to caffeine, and if you're someone who's a little bit more sensitive, then your cutoff time should be a bit earlier than if you're someone who's a bit less sensitive. Alright, it is now 5:30. We have finished our last cup of coffee, and we're going to put it away and stop for the rest of the day and hopefully eat soon. Next is stop eating earlier. When you eat, your body has to work to break down the food, to metabolize it, to digest it, to produce insulin, to control your blood sugar, and to do a lot of processes that you naturally want to shut down when it's close to going to sleep. Eating also increases your body temperature, which is not ideal for falling asleep. So I try to stop eating 3 hours before I go to bed every night so that my body can naturally shut down and prepare myself for sleep. Okay, it is now 6:40 and I'm making my dinner. I plan to go to bed in a few hours. Next are these magnesium gummies. And this has been one of the best habits that I've implemented that has greatly improved the quality of my sleep. Now, these magnesium gummies also contain a few other ingredients like ashwagandha, tart cherry, magnolia bark, and a few others. And it's a great signal for my body to know when it's time to start preparing for bed. So I usually take these about 30 minutes before I go to bed, and after I take it, I start preparing for sleep. I found that taking these gummies not only helps me set a great routine, but they also make me feel really tired because of the magnesium and whatever else is in them. So if you're struggling to fall asleep quickly, try getting something like this. They really help, or at least really help me. It is officially time for bed. we're gonna take the gummies, and in half an hour, we're gonna go to bed. The next habit is screens off 30 minutes before bed. The light from your phone can raise your cortisol and make it harder to fall asleep. And a lot of times, a lot of these apps that we use can naturally make us more stressed, which can help prevent falling asleep. Less light also makes it easier for your body to produce more melatonin, which helps with falling asleep. Okay, next we're gonna turn off screens. So besides recording, I have my AirPods in because I'm gonna listen to some music. But besides recording, I'm not gonna use my phone at all. Next is keeping your room cool. Your body naturally requires a specific temperature to fall asleep. Now, there is some personal preference to this, but keeping your room naturally cool is a great way to increase the quality of your sleep. So I like to use a fan right by my bedside that I turn on while I sleep. A fan also provides great white noise. And white noise is great because it blocks out sudden sounds like voices outside or a car or a dog, whatever. I've turned on the fan. I'll sleep with that next to me to make the room nice and cool. The next habit is journaling and writing down thoughts. I've found that journaling helps reduce my mental load because I'm able to put everything I want onto paper instead of keeping it boiled up in my head. Another problem that caused me a lot of stress was worrying about the next day. I've found that creating a plan of action for the next day, saying I'll do this at this time, I'll do this, helps a lot in reducing your mental load and helping you fall asleep faster. The last tip is to have a consistent sleep routine. And trust me, I know this is easier said than done, but the benefits of having a consistent routine is that your body understands when it's time to go to bed and when it's time to wake up. Your circadian rhythm becomes more consistent as well. And as a side benefit, your habits are also able to stack up really well in proportion to when you wake up and when you plan to go to bed. And that's it. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, then you might enjoy this video where I go into some tips that help me go from going to bed at 3 a.m. to waking up consistently every morning.